What's up, guys? I got this. I got three clips that I thought was interesting. They kind of go with each other. Well, they go with each other. I have a theme, kind of an idea. So let's get started with it.
Scotty Barnes has a max contract from the Toronto Raptors. And he also just got a 33-year-old Snow Bunny pregnant. Now I'm trying to figure out, how the hell does a 23-year-old NBA basketball player, an all-star, has a max contract, end up falling victim to a 33-year-old and getting her pregnant? Not only did he get a 33-year-old pregnant, he got a 33-year-old Snow Bunny pregnant. Now, I'm not trying to come on here and be the Dr. Umar type and say don't play in the snow. Like I always say, if you like to play in the snow, that's your prerogative. You can do that. But what we're not about to do is play in the snow with one that's 10 years older than us and give them a retirement plan. What the hell is wrong with him? And then in the process, according to the video that his ex dropped on social media, she was with him every step of the way. A black queen. And she got left for a Snow Bunny who now has a retirement plan from a max player in the NBA. I keep talking about these players in the NBA falling victim to these older women. I'm not going to say the older women are preying on them anymore. I'm just going to say that some of these young players are so stupid. And when you look at Scotty Barnes, it was a running joke on the internet that he was lacking a few brain cells. And I don't play like that because I know some people who really have situations like that. But something like this definitely doesn't help his case. Scotty Barnes.
Here's the thing, right? The narrative that Snow Bunny, right, a white woman, a black woman, whatever, it really don't matter. Okay, that part, it don't matter about her race. Right? It don't matter about her race because I know there are some black women that become baby mamas to celebrities for the money. So really, it don't matter about the race. Um, but this is what I'm talking about, right? I want to talk about. I've been seeing like a whole lot of stories or whatever about athletes, women complaining about them, or women telling, i.e., why are you choosing white women? All this. Seriously, it's like athletes are probably. And this is just my opinion. My opinion, okay? My perception of the athlete sphere. They are probably one of the most unfaithful group of people, right? Balance of probability. I'm not saying all. I'm not saying all athlete because there are plenty of athletes that are faithful to their wives and stuff like that, or whatever. But balance, but probability. The In my opinion, the amount that aren't faithful compared to the amount that are, I think the amount that aren't faithful is higher. Because here's the thing: a lot of these are young men, very rich men, and highly desired men. So really, am I saying I blame these men for not being faithful? Not really. But what I say is that these women that want to go for these men, are you surprised? Are you surprised? I'm gonna show the video of the ex girlfriend, right? So I will talk about her in a bit. But are you surprised? And sorry, I don't know if I'm being harsh, but in general, there's a lot of smart athletes, but these young athletes, they are gaining millions, gaining fame quickly, very quickly, right? Gaining a lot of money very quickly. So really, honestly, the wisdom hasn't caught up to them. The wisdom they haven't gained, right? Intelligence they haven't really gained through life. They are already pushed into $1 million contracts. So now they have the money, they have the clout. So they can't distinguish, what I should and shouldn't do. A young man like this, he should have always wrapped that shit up. But this is the thing. I you know, I you know, I what would I say? What am I going to say? I have no sympathy for men that choose to not wrap it up and then have a baby. If they complain about it, I have 100% no sympathy. Right? If that woman now is trying to drain you for child support or whatever, no sympathy. You have millions. You have so much to lose, yet you're so stupid. Right? It's like these are not average men. What I mean, average men, a few hundred, few $1,000s. Okay, these men can lose like 5 figures or more. Okay, and over like 18 years, definitely more, definitely more. Right? Probably a couple million. So I have no sympathy for men like this. I really don't. I'm sorry, you're in your early 20s. You're an adult. Okay? Hell, even if you were in your teens, you should know to wrap it up. You should know to wrap it up. If you don't, I have no sympathy for you. These women aren't your girlfriend, your wife. These are I don't think the white girl is his girlfriend, his new girlfriend. I don't think so, but still, I mean, I have no sympathy. You know, if she drains him for child support, you chose to it. You have so much to lose that you weren't smart enough to wrap it up.
Finessing this new generation of NBA players is way too easy. People are ragging on Scotty Barnes because his girlfriend made this video. She did the trend where you're like,
Yo, I just noticed I have the same shirt. I mean, I have. If you see some of my TikTok videos, I'm in that shirt a lot.
put a finger down if you held down your boyfriend until he went to the NBA. Put a finger down if he knocked up a 33-year-old white woman while you were together. And first and foremost, you didn't hold him down. He was the 4th overall pick and he ended up becoming Rookie of the Year. He was already locked in. You were just trying to get in there. If he was going to the NBA, why didn't you pull a Savannah James? You should have let him shoot up the club. Scotty Barnes is just one of many. Jalen, whatever his name is, from the Rockets. Anthony Edwards with Chief Keef baby mama. Christian Wood with the Instagram model with a BBL. Zion Williamson and Mariah Mills, as well as like 3 other girls with a BBL. James Harden is like the future of the league. He's associated with every BBL demon and OF model you could think of. DeAndre Ayton, Devin Booker, and that entire Suns team, when they hopped on that, Paul George, PJ Washington and Brittany Renner, LaMelo Ball. Look how many names that is. I could keep going. Lance Stevenson. I ain't gonna lie, there's already a running joke about Scotty Barnes anyways. But yeah, that 33-year-old white woman was smart. She saw a meal ticket and she cashed in. She's gonna give birth. The kid's name is most likely gonna be Jaden. And then he's gonna go on to the league in the next 20 years. And before the old heads say anything, Scottie Pippen. He's gonna be one of the 400 light skins running the league with the same damn name. Hold up. I was just about to post this, but I gotta include this. You expecting an NBA player to be loyal to you? They literally check every box that every woman wants. There are women that are fine with being the side chick. Majority of NBA players over 6'3". The average player makes about what, $10 million a year? There's only like 400 spots. The real question is, what woman would not want to be with an NBA player? Finessing this new...
This is the thing. This right here is why this pretty much what he said is why I wanted to make this video. I've said this before countless times. I've had women, right? I've talked to women in real life where they say, oh, they have athlete boyfriends and all this stuff. I was like, okay, cool. Is he faithful to you? No, I mean, we've had our hard times. Not really. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This is a thing where he was correct. These are the group of men, all right, are highly desired. Highly desired. Women would gladly be the baby mamas of these men. Okay? Women would gladly be the baby mamas of these men. Women are constantly going after these men to get a meal ticket. I mean, like, this is the thing. I've said no sympathy for him for not wrapping up. Here's where I'm holding women accountable. I have no sympathy for women who get with athletes. Maybe you hit the lottery and you found a faithful one. Maybe. But it's a lottery. In my opinion, it's a lottery. He said a bunch of names, plenty, and honestly, I bet you he didn't say enough. It is a lottery, in my opinion, to find a faithful man in sports. It just is. Because this is the thing, like I said, these men are the epitome of highly desired. Highly desired by women, okay? I'm not saying that these men are necessarily good looking, but these men have the height that women want. Usually the physique that women want. Definitely the money that women want. Okay? The clout that women want. These men, like he said, check pretty much every box of the majority of women, of a lot of women. So really, yeah, this is why I'm sorry. Any woman that wants and gets with an athlete, I have no sympathy for you if he cheats on you. I will call you delusional if you think that he will marry you and be faithful to you. Okay? I will call you delusional. I will call you delusional if he does marry you and is faithful to you. I'm sorry. How many times do we hear it, right? Even in marriage, these men cheat. No doubt. No doubt. It's like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry. Women want men to be what they're not so badly. Especially the type of men that are highly desired by women. It is the most, in my opinion, the most idiotic thing that women think that men that are highly desired should be, could be faithful to only them. Right? That is idiotic in my opinion. Maybe you can hit the lottery where you find the one that is faithful, but in my opinion, it is comparative. These are a small group of men. But the small group of men, the faithful one is even a smaller group, in my opinion. Okay? So, I believe the majority of athletes, well, they aren't faithful. And I don't expect them to be. This is the thing, which is honestly foolish of women. I do not expect these type of men to be faithful. Like I said, these men are highly desired. Highly desired. They check pretty much every single box a woman has. And women definitely don't have the box of morality. They don't, because they choose these types of men. So that is the absolute insanity. Now, I don't know the story, right? About I'm gonna show the video of her talking about it, but I see a lot of comments, and he said it, like holding him down. I mean, a lot of people are saying that he was already destined to be in the NBA, so she wasn't technically, or not really, holding him down, just being his girlfriend. So that might, I mean, who knows, right? I really don't know sports, and I don't know this man's life, so I can't really say, because there was comments like Scotty Barnes had a tape drop in 8th grade, was in 9th grade doing East Bays in game. She knew he was going to the league, bro.
You were dating your high school.
Finessing.
I'm gonna, sorry, I was gonna show that clip in a bit. I held down. He was going the league regardless. So a lot of people saying that it wasn't really holding him down because he was on his way there. You don't hold it down for one of the top prospects that was already regarded as one of the best rookies entering his class. You are just along for the ride. So, that's a bit of pretext, pretext to understand before the story, because to be honest, I didn't know anything about that, right? I heard a bit of her story, so I was going to say that, bad on him, because this woman was holding him down, building with him, or there with him through his down, but it sounds like this man was already on his way up, right? So, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, another one. I don't know how true these comments are. I'm glad you said it. How are you supporting Scotty Barnes when he was a guaranteed NBA prospect since high school? It's not like he was in the G League. I don't know. Was he? I really don't. I'm not a sports guy, right? I'm not a sports guy, so I don't really know about it. I'm just reading other people's comments who most likely probably better know more sports than me, definitely, right? So yeah, I again that's probably some more context or pretext to what she's going to talk about. So let's check what she talks about.
You were dating your high school sweetheart for almost 6 years. You're holding it down for him while he's trying to make it to the NBA. He makes it to the NBA, so you move to another country to be there with him to support him, all while studying for your master's. One day, out of the blue, he breaks up with you, and then months later, he gets a white girl pregnant.
Snow bunnies.
Water.
This isn't the original video, but let's play it one more time.
You were dating your high school sweetheart for almost 6 years. You're holding it down for him while he's trying to make it to the NBA.
And here's the thing. I don't know what she's doing in a relationship. Holding it down for him? Are you cooking and I mean, this is a thing where it's suspect, right? You're high school. How much are you really holding it down? You're a girlfriend. A girlfriend in high school is like, it's not like you're cooking and cleaning for him, right? It's not like you're taking care of him. He most likely was still living at home. So here's the thing where, is it, you're really holding it down for him? Because I doubt it. High school love. It's not like, the people where she was paying his bills when he was struggling. Holding it down, he was a kid. Right? You weren't supporting him financially or whatever. Maybe you were encouraging him. Great, but okay. So,
He makes it to the NBA, so you move to another country to be.
But here's the thing, right? Now, do I recommend it, right? Do I recommend this? Not really, but the white women he, end up with, well, she was after the bag. If that's what she wanted, she should have, like the other guy said, let him shoot the club up.
There with him to support him, all while studying for your master's. One day, out of the blue, he breaks up with you, and then months later, he gets a white girl pregnant.
Again, it's like, should I have sympathy for you that you went with an athlete that you thought this athlete would be faithful to you? She's okay looking, but again, there's plenty of equally or more attractive women. Plus, here's the thing, right? That the guy is Scotty Barnes' baby mama now, white baby mama. He's not gonna be with her. He's gonna move on to the next girl. What is it? I saw Cam Newtons of the world, or there's plenty of the men have many baby mamas. They don't care, right? These men don't care. These are the men that don't care. These are the pookies that just have a lot of money. Literally, these athletes are the pookies that have a lot of money. They don't care to have a string of baby mamas. They don't. Right? They have the money to support their kids. They don't care. They really don't care. So, would I have sympathy for you that this man left you right while you were pursuing your master's? Okay. How much were you focused on him then? But regardless, left you for another woman. No, I don't. I really don't, because if I had let's say my daughter dating an athlete, I'll be straight up with her. There is a 90% chance he'll cheat on you. 90. Okay? These men are highly desired. What you can do for him, dozens, if not hundreds of other women can do for him as well. Okay? Especially at his age, in his early 20s. I'm sorry. The love and all that stuff for these men, these young boys, right, can feel from you, really, it don't really do a whole lot for these young men. These young, highly desired, rich men. Okay? These rich boys. So really, you think that you've given the love, feelings, all that stuff, that's nice and all. But that will not lock down these types of men. Okay? It doesn't even lock down the Pookies. So the rich Pookies, it will definitely not lock these men down. Okay? 90%. You want 90% in my opinion. So you want to take your chance? You want to risk it? Cool. Go ahead. You're an adult. You're an adult. You want to risk it? Cool. But when you complain about it, you have no one to blame but yourself. Don't even blame the guy. Don't blame the guy, because I told you that these men will more than likely, most likely, almost 100% leave you or cheat on you. Right? They may even keep you around, but still cheat on you. Right? Marry you and still cheat on you. So really, pick your poison. Right? So this is the thing. Know it. Don't complain about it. Plain and simple. If she's so heartbroken, she should have let him shoot up the club. She should have said, you know what, you can have other women. Just let me be the main one. Right? To be honest, this is the thing, right? This is the thing where that just popped in my head. If you are going to date an athlete, that's what you should say. You can date other women. Just let me be the main one. Right? Let me be the main one. Right? Just skip to the chase. So, yeah. What do you guys think?